What is up, car addicts? In this video, I'll be top speed drag race testing a new Dinka Sugoi versus the top 5 sports cars. I'll also test it against the 2 cars that are ahead and below its position. Keep in mind that this track is perfectly flat, therefore the results are not the same as testing it in a city or on a highway where the speed is different. All cars are fully modified. Also, as newer cars release, the positions of these cars may change. If you're wondering why certain sports cars are missing, that's because they were too slow to make it into the top 5 list. The timestamps for each car will be in the pinned comment, where you can select exactly which races you want to see. I'll also summarize the results and provide my overall opinion on the Sugoi at the end of the video with the timestamps in the pinned comment as well. Hope you enjoy.
Bye, have a great time.
Alright, so according to testing on this perfectly flat track, that places the Dinka Sugoi in 36th place out of the 70 raceable sports cars currently in game. Yes, you heard that right, we now have 70 raceable sports cars, which is just nuts. That just goes to show how Rockstar's vehicle classing system lacks variety, especially at this point in the game. When the game first came out, you know, the very small amount of vehicle classes was okay, but at this point, it's just ridiculous. We have too many different cars. At this point, they should just rename the sports class to miscellaneous class, because there's just so many things thrown in there that really don't make too much sense. Anyways, the car that is just ahead of the Sugoi in 35th place is the Coil Raiden. And just behind the Sugoi is the Elegy RH8 in 37th place. I think it's kind of cool how what is essentially a Civic Type R beats a GTR in a drag race. That is quite funny in my opinion, but so many better cars have come out over the years that the Sugoi puts itself pretty much in the middle of the pack for top speed in the sports car class. Now, there are some cars that handle very well and get good lap times around tracks with turns, like the Elegy RH8 for example. The Sugoi, however, it's very poor on tracks with turns, and it has a pretty average top speed on top of that, making it a very all-around poor vehicle performance-wise. So, for some background footage, here's a Sugoi racing against some of the four-door sports cars from this update. So, is a Sugoi worth over $1 million with upgrades? I'm gonna have to say no. First of all, it's a Honda Civic, which is supposed to be an affordable car in real life, and let's just factor in the fact that it's a Type R. This car shouldn't cost any more than about $300,000, factoring in GTA's crazy inflation rate at this point in the game. The only positives I see about this car is the close styling to its real life counterpart, and that it's fun to drift with. Other than that, I mean, it's just a car that's in the wrong vehicle class in my opinion. Some argue, oh, it's not all about racing. While it is true, you know, not everybody buys all the cars in GTA just for racing purposes, I think people still want to use certain cars in races. And the lack of class variety makes that very difficult. Anyways guys, remember to keep in mind that the positions of these cars may change as newer cars release. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.